Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It is time for your reactions to Liverpool's 1-1 draw with Midtjylland, which may or may not have finished. I've genuinely no idea, and it was probably 1-1. There might still be VAR checks ongoing. There's no way of knowing at this point. But yeah, if you're watching this live and you're in the comments alongside, if you are a YouTube member here on the platform, then you can get access to the members only chat, get your comments and thoughts and reactions to this game, and just put Mate first so I know you're talking to me, and I'll read through them, and I'll get through some on Twitter as well at the Redmen TV if you want to follow us over there, and we'll dive into things in very short shrift indeed. But yeah, what a mad game of football that was. We got a few comments straight in. Kieran Orr, one of our members there, saying, "Mate, not even asked with the results. Nice to see the youngsters for the second half. Good experience for them. Up the Reds." Yeah, I mean, the thing that's interesting, like, let's use Billy Cometti as a good example of this. I think in terms of young centre-half in the pecking order, when Liverpool were gearing up for the new season, my sneaky feeling is he was ahead of Van den Berg and Reece Williams and Nat Phillips, I think, in terms of the pecking order for our other young centre-halves. But then he's had injury problems and he's not been available for us. So he's not gotten game time that maybe he needs for his development. And I don't think he was... Yeah, a couple of little shaky moments, but he's a young kid making his debut now in the Champions League in a game where, away from home, Midtjylland absolutely going for it. I don't think we'll see the benefits of that, of Cometio, until for the coming weeks and months or whatever. There'll come a situation down the line where he'll get another game and he'll be better for it. But we saw a couple of good moments. One good block in the build-up to their disallowed goal, was it? Yeah. And some really good proper towering headers as well. So yeah, really encouraging. Leighton Clarkson, again, completes the game. Coming out of nowhere, none of us had him on our radar really, unless you're a big fan of the under-23s and under-18s football of late. But he's been on the bench a few times. We've gotten to know his name, but we've not really seen him. If you only really focus on the first team, like most of us do, first time to really see him. And I thought he conducted himself brilliantly over the course of the 90. I think he flagged a little bit toward the second half, but all the good stuff we were doing, he was really central to the good stuff we were doing first half. So yeah. Alistair Noel McLean saying, "Good result, robbed again by VAR." It's hard for me. I think that there's a good point on this, is that I got more emotionally invested in that game than I thought I really would have done, and it's a shame because it's a winning position that we've ended up not ended up with. The whole VAR stuff for that leads to penalties, it's clear as mud, isn't it? That's the problem. The referee gives it for offside, and then we're not, and even on the telly, and this is only going to be worse in football grounds, which is something we're going to have to get back to dealing with in the near future. We're told it's offside, and then all of a sudden they're checking to see if there's contact with the goalkeeper and the forward. If they've decided it's not offside, then you need to show us that. Like storytelling 101, show, don't tell. You've got to be able to understand the story that's unfolding in front of us, and we weren't privy to enough of that information. I need to see, if they're going to use those stupid lines and all that thing, then at least make sure that it's clear for us to understand what has been looked at and what's actually happening in the game. It was a bit stupid for me, to be honest. But yeah, it's so I don't feel robbed because I had no expectations of this game personally, but it's not a bad shout because VAR's just crap, isn't it? Hitch and Baz saying it was what it was, a nothing game with nothing to gain. Gave us a chance to see how the youngsters fare in a relatively competitive game. That rhymes? Is that like a haiku? That's my take on it largely, is that the positives outweigh the negatives. There's a couple of little moments of like, should we really have, did we want to keep Salah on for that long? Did we want to keep Trent on for that long? Kostas Šibika's going down again. Let's hope that's not serious because, he had a really good game. Looked really positive at left back in my opinion there. So if he's out, that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, look, it is what it is, really. Right? I haven't sorted these tweets. I'm just going to nip over, get a couple of tweets. If you are a YouTube member, then put some more comments in. I'll read through some more of those in a moment. We've got Jamie McElrath. over on Twitter says, never been so pissed off with a meaningless game. Everything wrong with VAR in 99 minutes. And that's a point as well. You know, it's not just, for me, the minutes is important. It's not just 90 minutes for Salah. It's 99 minutes for Salah. It's another ninth of a football game that he has to play, when really did we need that, given it was a game that we just wanted to get it over and done with. I think Liverpool largely managed it okay, and I'm sure a lot of people are pissed off, because I think people do. Contextually, for me, I was invested in it because it was a good game of football. That was why I was invested in it. I'm invested in seeing good performances from Liverpool players, and you've always got something riding on Liverpool. It doesn't matter what level or what the meaning is behind the game. But it's not had a deeper impact on me. But if it has to you, that's absolutely fair. The big _ Lem. Fuck it, won the group. As long as we report no new injury worries, that was the main concern tonight, and that is the big concern, of course, around Kostas Tsimikas. Fingers crossed that he's okay, because we're going to need him. We're going to need to make sure that Andy Robertson gets rest in rotation. Nathan here says, great to see the consistency in VAR. Consistently shite. Good experience for the young lads. Sloppy but expected. Quite an even game, so maybe a draw is fair. And that's a good point on it. It's a shame that it's become a VAR game. Midtjylland gave us a really good game there. I thought we were much better than I expected in that first half. Really, considering, like, you know, it's a lot of lads who haven't played together again. The midfield three in particular, particularly when it's been anchored by Leighton Clarkson, you know, that was a really, really, really good performance, all told. But yeah, they gave as good as they got. Great clearance off the line from Fabinho in the first half. They'll be made up at the point and maybe feel like they should have got more. So we have to consider it from both sides sometimes. But yeah, Liverpool much the better side in the first half, and Midtjylland had the second half. But I think some of that is to do with us just under strengthening the centre-back position by taking Fabinho off, but it is what it is. Luke Kelly, I might be biased towards my fellow countryman, Quiveen Kelleher, but fucking hell, he looks like a great keeper. Very unlucky for the penalty, but overall unreal. Other than that, into the last 16. Yep, another really solid performance by the goalkeeper. It's a shame to concede the pen, but he was quick off his line. It's one of those situations. It happens, doesn't it? And makes a couple of really good saves. That punch near the end when he comes right to the edge of his 18-yard box and cleans the man out as well. That is top goalkeeping. So yeah, very, very pleased indeed. Steph and McKeown, young lads done well. Taki, Naby and Divock pushed off the ball too easy at times. Congratulations to Mo on becoming our all-time European Cup top goal scorer. Could hear Hendo shouting all the way from Dublin when he came on, bring on the last 16. Yeah, Mo Salah, unreal. Another unreal performance by Mo Salah. Head and shoulders the most talented footballer on that pitch. I disagree on the Taki Minamino stuff, if I'm being honest. I thought Taki was really good. I thought he was very robust. I thought he caused them problems with his pressing and his physicality all game long. That was the strongest he's looked for me for a while. Naby got better as the first half wore on, but he's another one that needs to be carefully managed. We know this about Naby by this point. So I think we didn't really see anything of him in the second half, but that was indicative of Liverpool being a little bit shaky at the back and not really having control of the game, which actually could be down to him. So let's make that a consideration. And Divock, good first half, and then didn't really have the impact afterwards. And again, maybe it's a fitness issue for him. Was he kept back because he can't do the full 90, or was he taken off because Bobby needed those extra few minutes or whatever? Who knows? What's about, you know what? Whatever. Bringing the last 16, I can't wait. I think that we're in a very, very good position indeed when it comes to all of that. Let's dive back over then to the members chat. Kieran Orr again says, thought I'd add this since no one is talking to me here. Yeah, Taki looked good. Unlucky to have his goal knocked off. Did well to stay on side. Hopefully that gives him confidence to kick on. He needed a goal so badly. If he gets that goal today, I think you're looking at that as a really promising Taki Minamino performance, particularly in midfield as well. It shouldn't be underestimated. Second game in midfield for us in one of the most difficult to integrate into midfields in world football. I was impressed, and I feel sorry for him. I think he's got a goal in him. That's the thing that annoys me. I think if he gets minutes, he'll get goals, but I don't see where he's going to get his minutes at the moment, because the front three is so good, and then now we've got Jota, who's just almost as good, if not definitely as good as the main men. So it is very, very tough indeed. Ryan Warren says, Minamino our worst ever modern signings. I mean, honestly, I don't get where. I don't even. That's a mad question, mate. That is a mad. I wouldn't like. Are you okay? No, Minamino's fine. Oh my God. Yeah, no, not in any way, shape or form. Minamino's, he is at worst absolutely fine. At best, he's quite a promising addition to the squad. But no, like you think about some of our worst modern. It depends what you mean by modern, and it obviously depends on how much Liverpool you've watched over the years. I've watched quite a bit, and I've seen some absolute fucking dross play for that football club. Players who were actually meant to be good as well. Like Mario Balotelli was meant to be amazing. He was fucking shite. One of the worst signings we've ever made. Joe Cole was meant to be boss. He was fucking shite. No, Ryan, I think, I'll be honest, mate. I just think you've got that completely wrong. Yeah, there you go, Peter Griffiths there. Yeah, Mario Balotelli's definitely on the list there. I disagree. Again, Klopp seems consistently frustrated with him. I think that's you putting that on him, to be perfectly honest, mate. Again, I saw a very, very bright, midfield performance from Taki Minamino, who's never really played that for us. You've got to compare Taki with himself, unfortunately. Compare his midfield performance from this game to the Brighton game, and this was a really much improved for him. If he integrates, I think we've got a decent squad player on our hands. Maybe that's all he'll be, but sometimes that's all you need. Not everyone has to be an absolute world beater. But no, I like Taki Minamino, and it's very rarely that I watch his performances and don't think, oh, he's got something there. It's just that his last couple of performances, Midtjylland at home, he was a little disappointing. That was a bit of a flat game and Brighton in midfield. But other than that, I think back to like him coming off the bench in the Community Shield and the League Cup games and blah, blah, blah. Ajax as well looked really good coming off the bench against Ajax. So no, I think there's a player in there. But look, you might be entirely right, and that's the beautiful part about taking the negative view on footballers. It's so hard to be good enough to play for Liverpool, more so than it's ever been. I have this with my uncles like this all the time. Basically, unless someone is an absolute world, that he basically just says the crap and hates them, and you're so often proven right when you take that stance. But I don't see it. We've had a lot worse players than him playing for Liverpool. I'll tell you that for nothing. Anyway, thank you so much. Good game, ultimately. Good game of football. Plenty of positives to take from the young lads. Keep your comments and thoughts coming in. Chris will be back with the player ratings. Your chance. Ryan, if you want to go and give Taki a 1, then your chance is coming up on the player ratings with Chris Pajak. That's who we'll follow, and then we'll be back with the instant match reaction live here on YouTube. Do drop a like on it. And again, I've said this in a couple of different places. If you want some Redmen TV merchandise, if you want one of these fabulous Christmas sweatshirts, there's a load of designs on there, some funny ones and some cool ones as well. Yeah, you need to get your orders in tomorrow for UK guaranteed Christmas delivery. If you want the Champions of Everything book, the signed special edition needs to be in by midnight tonight so that we can get them all signed and written and in the post tomorrow, which is the last day. So thank you guys so much. That is absolutely amazing. And yeah, we'll be back with the instant match reaction from me and Chris very, very soon indeed. Ta-ra.